Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another interesting video. In today's video, we'll try to understand what is MCP and how we can add this MCP into our Claude Desktop. The future of AI is all about MCPs and it is all about agents. So let us understand what is this MCP. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So to talk from a very basic or naive perspective, MCP is nothing but Model Context Protocol. So what it does? It is like a bridge between your AI and the power that you want to give. Without this power, like AI is like only it can give you only static answers. Okay, like say you are asking what is the price of Nifty. So based on the data set it has, or the real-time data that it has, it might give you a static answer. But like say you are creating an API, which is capable of connecting to real-time data, like say trading view, it is able to connect. Then it will connect it to that API and it will fetch you the real-time data. You want to find out what is the temperature of Hyderabad as of today, right? So without this MCP, it might give you a static answer or based on the feed that it has. But if you're giving it access to the weather API that you have created, it might give you the very accurate answer. Like, as of now, as of today, at this time, the temperature in Hyderabad is so and so, like that. So what does this API, MCP does? MCI helps us in helping AI to take actions and give us accurate results. Okay, so which means you're giving your MCP, you're giving your Claude agent or any AI the power to give you the accurate results. So without MCPs, Claudes are simply like your ChatGPT or something like that. Now let us see how we can add this MCP into our Claude. So first thing is we need Claude application. So to get that Claude, we can go to this download claude.com where you can download the application for Windows. So I'm using Windows, Claude desktop application. You can use Claude command line also. It should be available in this. Whatever the platform you want, you can download it and you can use it. Okay, I'm using Claude for desktop. So once you download, okay, you'll get this application here, something like this, right? So this is the home page of Claude. Now we want to add some extra function okay to our Claude. How we can do, click on these three dots, go to file, and I'm going to settings here. Okay, from settings, if you go to developer option, here you'll have an option called as edit config. So you see currently no servers are added. Now I'll go to edit config. So here is where we have this file called as the Claude desktop config. We need to add our server details or MCP server details that you want to add. Okay. So before going that, like I am going to this GitHub repository where it has everything like in a publicly listed servers. Okay. So from you can go to GitHub. Under that, maybe you can go to model context protocol. And from there, if you scroll down, you'll have a page called as a servers where a list of publicly MCPs listed are available. So I'm scrolling down to see if there is anything interesting. So this is all that we have. We have everything. We have fetch. We have file system, memory, like whatever you want, you can add it here. So I'm just taking the example of file system here. So if you click on that, it will tell you what it does. Implementing model for file system operations, which means what? It helps you in read and accessing the files, deleting the directories, moving files from here and there. So if you want to give that feature, now what are we doing? We are giving some explicit powers to MCP, to your Claude, that okay, you can do this. Okay, like that, whatever the MCPs you are creating or you want to create, that also we can do here. But right now we are leveraging whatever is there here. So just we want this. So if I scroll down, you will have the code to copy here. So if I scroll down, okay, here you have Docker version. If at all you want Docker version, you can use. I am going to use npx, and because we want to use it on Windows, I'm just copying this. Okay, so once we copied, just copy this and paste it in the Claude file that I have just showed you. Right, this is the file that we want. So we click on this. Okay, just paste it here and save it. And likewise, So what we need to remember is the default location. So it would be under users, okay, under the name that you have. Under that, you'll have a folder called as app data that should be standard. Under roaming, you'll have an application called as Claude, I mean folder called as Claude, and this would be the config file that we need to update. So if you click on this, just to paste it here and save it. So once you do that, just to close this application. So simply closing might not help. You can go to file, and from file here you can click on exit. Now you have closed the Claude application after adding it. Now what we need to do is we need to again go back to Claude and click on open or open the Claude application. Now once you do that, the new server that you have added should list it. So if you click on this plus icon under your skills or connectors, you should see the option here. That here we should get an option. So we'll do one thing. We'll try to create a new conversion here and a new chat, and we'll also see go settings and developer. We have added. Okay, so here we need to add. Just save it, right? So we didn't add earlier. So I'm just closing it again and Claude open. Okay, so go back, file, new conversion. So if I click on this, we should have doing it for one last time. Okay, so here we have now. Okay, so now you got, maybe I just tried to restart it. So after that, so now we are seeing this is the MCP server that we have added. Now, if I can show you, uh, you see file system is the name of the server that we have added, right? So the same thing is visible here under the connects. And we can also check from here. Go to this three bars, file, settings, and from developer option. Now our MCP server that we have added is now up and running. So this way you should get. Okay. So takeaway is how to add. So your main important thing is to remember where is your JSON file. Okay. So update that correctly. It should not have any syntax error. And the prerequisite is you need to have Node.js installed. So to check that, maybe you can go here, go to command prompt and check if Node is installed or not in your machine. Okay, so all you can do is just like say node hyphen version. If you click, it should give you what is the version of node. Same likewise node hyphen npx. This is also something that we need. uh Sorry, npx hyphen version and npm. So we will be also using this in case needed. So these are three prerequisites that we need. But once you install Node.js, automatically it should come into your machine. So once you get that, you are good to start. Okay. So hope you have learned something new in the video. If it does, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Give your valuable feedback. See you in the next video. Till then, bye bye and have a good day.